There he is. Whoa. Whoops. Oh, they actually used that exact same heat action in Gotoku 3. Oh, thanks for that. I was hoping to stare at some guy's crotch right now. It's awesome. Buffalo shots. Hooray for them. So, you know, so the guy go fuck himself, and then you go down there and sell things with that little deck collector Kakemawari dude. Where's that guy? There he is. Alright, Black, okay, buddy. Look at that! Hooray! I got the Kakemori. Okay, now there's actually another one in Gion. Oh man, this one has a movie attached to it, actually. Maybe even 2 movies. I don't remember. And it's a pretty cool one. It's not the funniest one in existence or anything. This time it's not about sex, but it's still pretty cool. There's a dude. Is it him up there? Way up there? This guy ain't got nothing else for me, does he? No. And he's like praying that he does well tomorrow in his little, what the hell do you call those? His is called the Anmido, isn't that right? He runs a place called Kanmido, I wrote down this, and it's a pastry shop. And he gives it to you, and you can say like, oh, it's pretty good, you know. He gives you a sample, and it's pretty good, so you go like, man, that was good. And, oh. And then he goes, he's got like there's like a very noble person living nearby who's looking for, what do you call those guys? Oh, man, I can't think of what he is. He's from the government. And he's basically trying to get his account. But he keeps going to this stupid Senryo-ya, which Senryo means like 1,000 ryo. It's like calling yourself the billion millionaires place, you know. It's kind of like a joke. And just tell him not to worry about the Senryo-ya. Anyway, the taste is going to take place at night, and he wants you to become, you know, they call it kashi, wagashi, the dumplings or whatever, it's pastries. He wants you to become the judge of that, which is going to happen that night. So you say, okay, and he goes, okay, it's going to be at the Tsuria at night. And, now what stinks about that is, do you have to wait until night? I think you have to wait until night, actually. It's just like the one with the stupid sword, the gold sword. That's so confused. I'm pretty sure you can't just go there and then it automatically becomes night or anything weird. I'm pretty sure that you have to wait until night. Yeah. Second ain't nowhere to be seen. Yeah. Who's this? Huh? So that one's actually going to be cool, but you have to wait until night to do it, which sucks. And now I'll move on to the ones then that are in the down here in the thingamajig. Man, I hate you. It sucks when there's 2 of them, when there's like these missions that you can start and then that you can't finish them, but there's a bunch of those actually in all these games. That's another reason why it's like it's cool to go into the premium adventure mode, because then you can, or in this one it's called like Kyoto Manyu, and you can then do everything, right? But in this game it doesn't carry over, so there's almost no point to doing it, except for that for completing stuff you'll get a special item and you'll have that item in a nice place through the story mode. I don't know. But that one's cool because you can change the time and everything. You don't have to worry about that. In this mode, the story is what changes the time, which is lame, but that's just the way it is. Now, as soon as you leave this place, you'll see these two dudes are like, they want to go. They're like, hey, we hear there's a swordsman around here who can train people, because they're also trying to get to that entrance exam thing. And that's like your hint. See the little red dot down there now? It's like, hey, you can go down here now. And that's your hint to go get some training before everything goes to hell. And well, it's not. What am I saying? Before everything goes to hell. And you know, that's what you're supposed to. Anyway, that's what you're supposed to do. So before I go down there, though, I'm gonna do some of the side stuff. I'm gonna talk to this moron here. He's back. This is Tanakia again. And he's selling something that is supposed to never make you... It's supposed to keep you from getting fat, so go ahead and buy it. And as you run away... It's like... It's like, Manpuku Hyotan. It's... How do I explain this? Okay. It says, so, all of a sudden, your stomach's growling. You're hungry, right? And so, yeah. Why don't you try that Hyotan? Hyotan is like a, I don't know, it's like a gourd, a drinking gourd. So why don't you try the fullness gourd? And you look at it. And... And he says, when I look at it, it's like, this looks like a normal Hyotan. I don't understand what's weird. And he just like kind of just like figures, well, maybe I got tricked. And so this part's weird. It's like a narrator suddenly saying it. It's like, and then Kiryu looked inside, and he looked inside, and all it is this. There's like a thing written on the inside that says, if you eat too much, your stomach, you'll become like the Hyotan. You'll become like a big fat gourd. You'll become a big fat dude. And it has a drawing. It has a drawing inside of a big fat woman, so that you're supposed to kind of like look inside and go like, oh man. It's supposed to kind of remind you not to eat. And he's like, what? But then this big fat guy comes up and he's like, oh my god, you have this like great thing, and he's gonna trade you. So go ahead and choose to trade with him. He's gonna trade you a copper plate. Is that what that is? Yeah. It's pretty stupid. But that's what happens. And that's the end of that side mission. Where's that moron? I don't want to run into him. Then, like, the Togarashi girl is back. Where is it? And this is another one that I believe you can't finish yet. Which sucks. There she is. There she is selling her stupid Togarashi, and she sells one to that chick, and Q's like, hey, what's up, kid? And so she's happy to see you again, and he's like, oh, hey, you're selling things, it's cool, huh? And it's like, no, this, you know, they're not really selling so well, like, I still suck. And he's like, well, geez Louise. And, he's like, don't you have, like, a parent to help you with this? And she's like, oh yeah, of course I do. It's like, she's like, I don't have a mom, but, you know, I have a dad. He's like, oh, okay, well, so you have a father. He's like, well, you know, how come you're sending out here to work alone? And she's like, oh, well, he's injured right now, so he can't friggin' work. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, I hope he gets better. And then she's like, anyway, she ends up saying, like, would you come with me and I'll show you my dad, who's like, you know, hurt. And, you're gonna need to make something from Gil Tensai for this, which sucks. And, you can get, like, the ingredients from Chapter 7. And, you know, I wonder if I actually even have that. Well, I'll just show you how to do. Because that Japanese-style paper, you'll get it in Chapter 7. And, you know, I think he needs 2 pieces of it, doesn't he?